Sarkisian and his Longhorns back in the top 25 after last week's win. The first play of the game is a handoff to Seth McGowan, who's done a really good job.
On the football field, he's getting better.
Very highly recruited young man out of the state of Kentucky. Local kid swings that pass out to McGowan in the right flat and a nice gain.
So big, and it's really tough to run the football inside.
So 3rd and 2 on the first drive of the game for Kentucky. And Boley in the shotgun, back to throw. Again is going to hit McGowan out on the right flat with a lot of room, and he's got the first
pick up by Kentucky on the first drive of the game.
So McGowan's still in the backfield, really one of the best running backs so far this year in the SEC, and this time a little more running room. Seth McGowan crosses on offense. Their defense has just been excellent almost the entire year and going back several years. In the pocket, Boley took a hit, delivers it to a tight end coming across the field for a catch, but a very short gain.
It's a catch, Flem.
Wow, and they did not review it. So Boley in the pocket throws, and that pass is caught, and a nice move upfield. Hardly redshirt freshman, the local kid Cutter Boley, is starting to gain a little confidence inside the Texas 40. First drive of the game. Boley's going to roll right, looking to go downfield. He will throw it, and the pass was juggled and still caught.
Yeah, that was excellent concentration by the big tight end Henry Boyer. Usually used mostly just in the run game, kind of like an end.
And still secured the catch. So a gain of 14. And they hand off this time Dante Dowdell, the second running back. They got 2. On 2nd down and 8. Boley a little shoulder fake. Now the pocket starts to collapse. Boley's going to turn it the other direction. Cutter Boley goes into a slide, and they're going to spot him.
Cutter Boley, but you have to give his offensive line a ton of credit. Watch this pass protection here. He is given all day against one of the best defensive lines in all of America, and then he shows up
before the first down mark. He's going to go under center and try to push it ahead, and I don't know. I mean, he needed look to me like
here or go with another quarterback sneak.
You got Dowdell in the backfield. Boley under center again. And he's going to hand it off to Dowdell, who gets met. He's pushing his way forward, and I don't know. It's going to depend on the spot. He had good effort there. And they're going a couple miles from campus. Decided to stay home and play for the Wildcats. And looking for a huge win. Kentucky needs one badly. Dante Dowdell, because one point that they made is just the hype around him when he signed with Kentucky. Throws this one down the right sideline, and a great effort to make the catch by Gilmore, but he couldn't program. Like, this guy's going to be the savior. It's a hard thing for a young man. Running back motions out of the backfield on 3rd and short. Boley dancing around is going to go deep, and that one's incomplete.
If that one was lost in the lights.
All right, Kentucky has the ball for the 3rd time. They'll hand it off right side, trying to turn the corner and couldn't do it. Seth McGowan with the carry. A loss of 4 on that first down carry. Boley slings it out right side, and then the turn upfield by Macklin. That was a nice little move because they need a win badly.
Texas showing pressure. I wouldn't be surprised if Kentucky calls a screen here just to get the football out of Boley's hands.
They showed pressure. They do get it out of his hands quickly. They didn't necessarily bring the pressure. He's got a pretty good rhythm going, despite that errant last throw. He rolls left, dumps it down to Rodriguez, and Rodriguez, the tight end, looking shifty like Mark Stoops football. Everybody's got to do their job. Got to be physical. Got to block. This guy's the winningest coach in Kentucky football history. Longest tenured coach in the SEC. A little flip forward pass to Kendrick Law coming across the
selection. We'll see what this penalty is.
Illegal shift.
I didn't see the flag come down, but it's against Kentucky. You didn't hear the microphone. Was that an illegal shift?
When you're going backwards on 1st down, it just makes it so difficult against this Texas defense.
Yeah, 1st and 15. For Kentucky. Dowdell in the backfield. Boley's going to throw, and incomplete. Good break on the ball there.
The University of Washington, but I like what Hamden's doing early on.
2nd down and 15. Handoff for Kentucky, and a nice run by Dowdell. They got 2 running backs who'd away. One of those critical situations I think that Mark's talking about. 3rd down. Texas brings pressure, and a throw is caught, and I think he got a foot down. Kendrick Stoops is going, well, wait a minute, now you're holding him too long. He wasn't happy about that again. A throw short on first down, and that is caught by the running back Seth McGowan.
Catch, you see him stretch his frame out there and get the toe tap.
That's one of those where if there's any little bobble, it's not going to be a completed catch because your next step is going to hit that out of bounds line. You got to squeeze that thing and game so far, but have not converted a couple opportunities. You got McGowan out as a wideout. Pressure got picked up, and Boley on the move. Now he's going backwards. So
in this moment, you have to throw the football away. I get it. Texas does a great job in coverage. There's nowhere to go with the football down the field. You can see there's no one open.
Because I'm with you. I love the point you make there. It's not just getting new talent to replace the guys you lost to the NFL. It's teaching young players how to do some pretty complicated stuff. And Boley on the first play of the drive. It's not going to be a safety. Texas body slammed him in the end zone, but they'll say that he was in the grasp at the Wexton.
And then, like I said, that's just a young quarterback not understanding his pass protection.
And now Kentucky has to go in sort of total defense mode, pinned at their 1 yard line. And at the end of the play,
special teams unit,
he was begging for a play call, and they'll hand it off. Texas was ready for that. You can understand why Kentucky did it, though, on third and very long from this part of the field. Dowdell just a couple for the touchdown. So Wisner they did not rule that he broke the play, just for statistical purposes, but I think it's important to clarify. First down for Kentucky. Important drive for the Wildcats and set
passed, but these backs have been terrific early on.
Shotgun snap, and the young quarterback gets it out of his hands quickly, and a first down with Josh Cadden.
Play the run game. Really good play call by Bush Hamden.
Quicker tempo here. Handoff on first down, and that's, I think, more of what you're talking about. That's
Gowan and Dowdell. Both guys are true 3-down running backs.
Handoff McGowan again, and another Kentucky.
To have an opportunity to play his hated rival his whole life.
And of course his story, thank you Stormy, a little flip play across the formation. Man, that one went backwards by a lot. Law, everybody around this program says, has totally 180 turned his life around and learned his lessons the hard way. He takes the ball from Boley, a little short. They've gained more yards. They've held the ball for longer.
Yeah, they're trying to see if McGowan had possession of the football and time to make a football-like move. To me, that looked like a catch. Maybe call it a fumble, but McGowan gets the ball back. This is going to be sacks.
After further review, the ruling on the field of the catch is upheld. Third down.
Okay, so it was a catch, and I'm thinking
beat the Longhorns. You do have to make some plays through the air down the field.
3rd and 14, 4-man rush, and Boley on the move, and just kind of flings it up and threw it to Anthony Hill back on the field. I guess he's okay.
College football does a great job out here using all of his length, and this is a ball that Cutter Boley, you just have to park it. This ball needs to go into the second row of the stage. He stalled a drive, and it shot them in the foot.
I would doubt they're going to be super aggressive here. Seth McGowan with a good run, and so ball will come in motion. They'll hand it off to McGowan again, and a good cut. Seth McGowan gets that first down, so now we'll set a long field goal try. Maybe 35, 40 more yards needed. To throw across the middle, short. And they do have timeouts. McGowan with the catch, and we'll see if
yards with this kid.
So now, yeah, you're really talking about just 30+ more yards. McGowan again short. Nice move, and McGowan gets a lot of that on one play.
Take a timeout.
And Boley in position to take the snap. Sounds pretty good operation. Boley throws, and that one, a perfect delivery across the middle inside the 4
line of scrimmage. Don't waste any time. And then check out this protection by the Kentucky offensive line. Excellent job building a wall for Cutter Boley.
Kentucky's taken a few negative plays in some bad situations in this first half. Got to avoid that here.
Boley needs to be really smart with the football.
McGowan, the running back, he'll check down, not to McGowan, but to DJ. Second down and short with 1 timeout in their pocket. Texas brings pressure, and they'll get the sack. And now they have to burn that final timeout. Malik Muhammad
is unaccounted for in the pass protection. Once again, Cutter Boley not recognizing who's in his pass protection, who is accounted for and who is not. That's a sack. You have to give the middle linebacker credit. Hill made an excellent play.
Anthony Hill was everywhere in the first half. And a handoff on the first play of the second half for Kentucky. Ethan Burke, they lose a yard on their first play of the third quarter. Boley rolling right is going to throw on the move, and that pass completed. And then Delato. Now Boley in the shotgun, 3rd and 7. Pressure comes to the right side, and he gets rid of it and completes it. That is Gilmore for a first.
Strong in the pocket, and that was a big-time pickup for the Kentucky Wildcats.
So first down, Kentucky. We've already seen 4 minutes wind off the clock here in this third quarter. Hand off right side, McGowan. And the ball came out. Texas thinks they have it. It's still on the turf. Hill tried to scoop it, and I think that allowed Kentucky to get it back. Away from Malik Muhammad, then Anthony. Two of their very best players just couldn't get the ball. Now another run on second down for Kentucky.
Another critical 3rd and 4. Does Kentucky try to pick it up through the air or hand it off to the back?
Boley has time. Now retreating. Boley going backwards, gets away. He's going to try to run for it. Spins, and he got the first down.
The open field and picks up a massive first down.
Well, that was something. Now a first down throw and into Texas territory. Jason
Those negative plays he needs to get rid of because he can be a big-time player.
Yeah, got to eliminate some of those mistakes. Those have been so costly. Because this is that drive almost 5 minutes long already. Dowdell in the backfield on 2nd and 9. They'll swing it out to him. Nice cut straight ahead, but well defended by.
For Cutter Boley to make a play with his arm.
Texas substituted kind of late, but they do get organized on defense. A handoff, no. A keeper and a dive ahead.
And everything he can to go get points on this drive. I really like this decision to go for it by Mark Stoops.
Big play early in the second half. Boley going to throw, and he's got the completion. Boley, not a ton of yardage, but he's 5 for 5 on this drive. That's now eaten up more than 6.5 minutes, and they're still outside the 30. Nice move, right side. Jason.
They all do different things at a really high level.
Second down and short. Another carry. This time Texas pushes Patterson backwards. He ended up losing a couple. Another one here on 3rd and 6. Have to get down to the 24. Shotgun snap. Handoff. Straight ahead run. And Dowdell got just a couple yards. And listen to the fans. He's recently in college football. Brock, there was the one this morning where Duke was going in for the first touchdown. They fumble at the goal line. Georgia Tech returns it for a touchdown.
Completely changed the outcome of that game.
I thought it really in the backfield alongside Boley. We saw Seth McGowan, the starting running back, headed towards the locker room a few moments ago. Swing pass to Patterson and beautifully defended. Man, Trey Moore's
on second down. Not a lot of calls on your call sheet at 3rd and 14.
Against this kind of defense, no. Throw across the middle, incomplete, off the hands of Rodriguez's tight end, and just like that, the drive is going to come to an end.
And that's what has not been easy for this Texas offense. Outside of that punt return, they haven't done a whole lot. You have to give a lot of credit to the Kentucky defense and the game plan that Brad White instilled.
Wildcats will throw on first down. They hit the tight end right flat with a couple blockers ahead and a power.
And push the football down the field a bit.
Patterson in the backfield along with the redshirt freshman Cutter Boley. And the quarterback hands it off to Patterson. Straight ahead run for Kentucky. Has their personnel on the field now. They get the signal to go. Kind of a high snap, but the handoff executed. Nice move by Patterson into the secondary, down to the 30. Played this game exactly the way they wanted to play it. They haven't capitalized with points. Down the field toward the end zone, incomplete. And penalty flag comes out.
Pass interference. Defense number 3. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
That's
a nice spark. He's in the backfield along with Boley. Handoff. Patterson left side, and he's swallowed up. Texas's defense was all over.
They just haven't had many trips over the course of the season, but they have been successful when they get down there.
Play fake. Now Boley's going to take off and run. Only room ahead of him. him. Touchdown, Kentucky. Put that ball on his hands. That's a huge gain. And Texas's offense is still on the field. Instead, Kentucky has it. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're sticking with the.
That could have gone for a huge play. Can't play quarterback by yourself.
2nd down and 9 for Kentucky. Momentum on the Wildcat side. And a wide open tight end caught for a first.
Boley recognizing the zone pressure by Texas, going away from the blitz, which
really good Texas defense is 25 for 31. Now he's made mistakes, and here he runs right into his own man and takes a sack. Out on the right side of the formation, empty backfield on 2nd and 13. Pass rush coming, and the ball's out. It's out on the turf. Texas was on it. He's looking to make a big play on defense with their offense sputtering. And they're going to get that big play. No! Boley never went down. He's still on his feet, and he dives forward and almost. Now he goes back down. Yikes. I mean, you love the effort, but he is definitely shaken up. It's 4th down and 1.5 yards after the end of that amazing run. But he is in pain. Now this game, we're running down here in the 4th quarter. 6:38 to go. Handoff, left side, power run on 1st down for the Wildcat, and checked real quick. Unless I'm seeing things, McGowan gets the ball again. Tries to turn it upfield and gets real close. I think he did get there for it. I mean, it's, I know it. They got their workhorse running back out there. Thank you, Stormy, for that. This time McGowan had nowhere to go. Maybe got a yard on 1st down. Like Texas would sort of be icing on the cake. They need a win. In the pocket, and Boley scrambling right, looking downfield, is going to throw it, and the pass was. Well, the fans are booing, but Kentucky substituted, so they have now a false start. So after all that good, Kentucky was trying to rush and get the play off.
False start. Offense number 81. 5-yard penalty.
They marched to. That's McGowan in the backfield, 1st and 15. Handoff. McGowan gets wrestled by Anthony Hill again. For Kentucky.
And this is the moment that those Texas stars need to take over, whether it's Hill, Simmons, Taft. Someone needs to make a big play.
Here comes Simmons, but he went right by the quarterback, who flips it up and incomplete. Lead out the rest of the game. This is a tie game.
Boley needs to be really smart with the football here. Don't put your defense in a tough situation.
Simmons again got in there. Boley completes the pass, but the tackle outside the 40 at the 40. Can you contain the Texas pass rush when you know Kentucky has to throw the ball with no timeouts? Boley in the pocket. Boley now is going to scramble. Boley will get the 1st down, takes another big hit. Man, he's taken a few of them. Clock stops with a 1st down. They'll get up to the line.
No timeouts for Kentucky. You got to get your play call out. You can't waste time here. Great pickup by Cutter Boley.
16 yards on that scramble. Now a throw across the middle, and the cut by McGowan to get the 1st down into Texas territory.
Get up and spike the football. You are now
closer. Doesn't look like they're going to spike it. They're going to run a play. So Boley's going to throw it over the middle and knocked away incomplete. There were 2 Kentucky players there. That stopped.
Time to work the whole field here. Just be smart with the football.
27 seconds left. They'll go to the sideline and out of bounds. Out of bounds
with my young quarterback.
And if you do that, the field goal team has to be ready to get on the field quickly. The play. McGowan takes the catch and gets out of bounds. There was a penalty flag.
The outside linebacker for Texas. And that in itself.
Texas leads by 3. 3rd and 1. Boley's going to throw, and he completes that pass. That'll stop the clock.
You can't afford a 10-second runoff.
All right, so they spike the ball, stop the starts with the ball. McGowan has left the backfield. He's out as a wide receiver on the right side of the formation. Shotgun snap. They'll swing it out right side with blockers ahead, turning the corner down the sideline. And we'll see overtime. Now it's 1st and goal inside the 5. Handoff and a tackle of Dowdell by Anthony Hill again.
He's short yard. Played a really good game tonight. I expect another strong run here out of Kentucky on 2nd down.
Under center, faking it. Boley getting away. Now scrambling, cutting back middle, and lowering his shoulder pads to get down to the 1. Michael Taff was in.
340, 330. I like a play action. Get the ball to the perimeter. Try to hit your tight end.
Instead, they're going to hand it off, trying to dive over the top. He didn't get there. Dowdell did not get there. He's inside the 1 at about the half-yard line. Now what do you do?
If I'm Mark School here.
Under center, Boley, handoff, diving. I don't think so. He did not get it. What a stop by the Texas defense. Dowdell.